Today we got Grim Flips here. He's a new person to the hobby, but oh boy, does he have some good content. And by good content, I mean only one video, but I still love it. So go subscribe to Grim.
Yo.
And that is for the people watching back this stream because there's no one in stream yet. All right. People, by the way, people absolutely they go insane trying to be first. There's like entire competitions with my viewers trying to be first in my streams. Yo,
Yeah.
what's up, Remy? What's up, Mia? Good to have you guys in here. What's up, Spark? Good to have you in here, Spark. What's up, Grim Pivot? Oh, we got
Oh,
another
hey, another
Grim in
Grim.
here. What's up, Steven? Good to have all you guys in here. Remy, it has been a minute since I've seen you in streams. Remy said, "Do I get a medal because you were first?" Actually, Mia was first. You were second, so no, I'm sorry. All right, but today, if you guys don't know, I have Grim Flips here. He is a very, very new person in the hobby, but he he only has one video so far, but he genuinely has some of the best content from anybody that I've seen in the hobby from the entire year or two that I've been in this hobby. So again, just as like normal, guys, feel free to ask us questions or say hi, and we will absolutely answer. Grim says, "Wait, what? Bro stole my name." Mm, there's been like 3 or 4 Grims
To
that
be
are in my
fair,
streams always.
I have two M's. Two M's.
There's a guy in my streams. I mean, he's like my super fan. I mean, this dude he messages me on Instagram like on the daily, asking when I'll stream and stuff. His name's I think like Grim Grum or something like that. But
God,
there's
why
like
is there so many Grims?
I don't know. There's so many Grims that watch my channel. I'm like, okay. Oh boy. Grim said, "Let's talk about bread."
Red is
Let's
good.
this is an inside joke. You may not get this. So last one, I did a stream on a New Year's Eve, and I went to go out and check my mail because there's a window right over there, and I saw the mail run. So I went out to go check my mail because I thought that the crescent would be in. It wasn't at the time, but anyways, when I checked the mail, so I left just like my viewers and my camera in here, because I stream with my iPhone 15, so I have my phone, my camera in here and stuff. And when I got back my chat was blowing up just spamming the word bread. And so then I literally went to my kitchen, grabbed some bread, and threw it at my foot, and everybody went crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Like I don't know why I have put in hours of work into videos when all that I needed to do is throw bread at my foot.
Yeah, well,
All right.
sometimes that's all you need to do, I guess.
Yeah. What's
That's
up,
the thing.
Youngblood? Good to have you in here. What's up, Charlotte? What's up, Julian? Let's not start the bread thing again. At least make it cheese or something. Then I can flip the cheese. What's
I was
up,
gonna
Ghost
say.
Valleys? What's up, Lila? Lila said, "I like biker." You like bikers? Cool. I mean, are you talking about like mountain bikers? Talk about like street bikers? I mean, bikes are cool. I definitely like bikes more than cars.
Amen. I
What's up,
gotta get me a motorcycle at some point, dude.
Yeah. What's up, CJ? What's up, okay, I can't pronounce some of these names. I want to see you try going through my pain sometime here and try pronouncing some of these names. If you don't know,
Clarabee, W Chicken, Young Blood Flips.
yeah. So it's always that one person that has the weird name. So like I can be having a normal stream. I can be like, "Yo, what's up, Billy? What's up, Sarah? What's up, Matthew?" And then there will be that one person that's like, "What's up, random 2 liter of coffee that I left on my table spilled?"
Bars.
Like it does. I literally had somebody in here one time named Random Baby in Your Basement. There, there's also been somebody in here
Check his
that's
basement.
I think he watches my streams and 2-bit streams. His name's Gatorade on my bed. That's literally what his name is.
Dude. What the heck?
Clara says fish. Okay, fish. Cool.
Fish.
Last time I had fish was at a steakhouse. I know. I got fish at a steakhouse. By the way, let me tell you something. Do not get fish
Ow.
at a steakhouse. I was throwing up for 2 days.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it was too greasy, genuinely.
Yeah, I was having like I think I ate something from my college, like my college's what's it called, dining hall, that just did not sit right with me. I was
Oof.
struggling earlier, but I'm good now.
All right. Beck said, "Are they fake knives? They low key look fake. Yes, these are not
Trainers.
knives. These are Balisong trainers. So all these here, both on my screen here and on his screen, these are all Balisong trainers, which means that these are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. It's basically the ultimate fidget toy.
Couldn't have said it
All right.
better myself.
What's up, Nizuka? What's up, Arjuto? I hope I said that correctly. Someone said you're good at that. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate that. All right. The Odor said, "I'm that guy that was called the entire alphabet and subbed." Oh, cool. I got tongue tied. Glad to have you back in here. What's up, Egg Boy? What's up? It's Vamps. What's up? Oh, Honeycomb's in here. What's up? Honeycomb said, "Who's the special guest?" This is a very, very newer person to the hobby named Grim Flips, but boy, does he have some good content.
How long have I been flipping for? I've been flipping for about 3 years on and off.
Oh,
I started in, I want to say, sophomore year of high school, and I am now a freshman in college. So,
cool. That's awesome, man.
yeah, I've been flipping for a while.
Sean Lee said, "You ever try bow staffs?" I actually did bow staff way before I got into balisong flipping. I've been into martial arts for almost 5 years now. I do anything from kama to tonfa, nunchucks, bow staff, balisongs. I actually am arguably better at nunchucks, or at least I used to be, than I am balisongs.
Oh,
Ben
Larry is
Glary.
so fun. Hang on, I have one somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. It's somewhere like, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. It's
Dude,
somewhere
I
around here.
wish I could try a
Oh, I
Benglary. That's
found
something
it.
I've been interested in. Ooh, you have a Benglary. Dude. Oh my
I haven't
goodness,
done it
that
in
looks
so long. I've
fun.
been focusing on valleys, but
I tried pen spinning for a while and I can do like
pen
the
spinning's so
infinity, but
fun.
that's it.
I need to get more mods. I don't
Dude,
know where my where my old ones are. That was
pen
also a
spinning is hard. Pen spinning is insane.
it's fun.
It's fun, but it takes like way more practice than dial song flipping does from what I've experienced.
Yeah.
All right. The real Jeff said, "Hi Samuel. Just want to say your flipping is improving every day. You're getting so good at this. Keep it up. You're doing good. Also, you're a furry. I am not a furry. These are literally just goofy shoes that I found at Walmart. If you got okay, if Graham, if you don't know, everybody in my streams, especially all my viewers and my mods, they love to rage bait me about me being a furry. So
Yeah.
just expect that off and on the whole time." All right. Him said POV that one friend with the weird talent. That's real.
Yep. I gotta adjust my chair, dude. I keep hitting it.
Sea
Here we
Slayer
go.
said, "I still can't do tricks with my bowel song." Hey, you'll get there, bro. You'll get there. All right, what's up, Not Designs? What's up, Wolves? Oh boy. Can we start the 6-7 thing instead of furries? Like at least
Oh
go
god.
6-7 or something. Uh, Someone said, "Can you throw it in the air high and catch it?"
Sure.
Absolutely. That's called an aerial or a parabolic. Ghost Valley said, "Yo, Grim, how do you set up your camera so nice?" That's a good question. How do you?
So I currently have it on. Hang on, I can show you. Actually, I have it on a mount. Just plop it on there.
Ooh, that's awesome. I have like a what I used to call, or like in the OG days, the device, and I use it for especially like unboxing streams.
Hmm.
Uh, it's just like a little tripod that I can set up my phone in, and I typically will just like set it on my chair or set it on the ground and just do an unboxing stream. But I've gotten to where it takes for sure a lot of practice, but I've gotten to where I can hold my camera really steady and actually focus it on my flipping. It has taken like months and months and months though to get that done.
Yeah.
The official YouTube live source said, "Hello, please be aware your live has been flagged for homophobic language. Further reports may result in your account being suspended per review. Many thanks, you support team. I am not homophobic. I have nothing against gay people. I can't tell if you are genuinely a fake account or if this is genuinely a YouTube thing.
That's a fake
Whoever's
account. Don't
reporting
worry.
me, yeah.
People like
But
doing that.
if yeah, even if it is though, like people like reporting me all the time for that. People call me homophobic. People call me transphobic. My viewers know I'm not. I am not homophobic. I'm not transphobic. I simply am not going to encourage something that I feel and believe is truly wrong in God's eyes. So I have this debate all the time. Everybody loves bringing up the LGBTQ debate, uh, all the time. We don't have to in this stream if you don't want to, but a lot of people call me unwelcoming into the community. When in reality, I welcome anybody. Anybody is absolutely welcome in my streams, and I love chatting with people about it. A lot of my viewers tell people, especially when people start coming in and hating on me, saying that I'm this, I'm that, I'm transphobic, I'm gay, and I hate you, yada yada. All my viewers instantly tell those people to go away. But what I always tell my viewers is that I want those people to stay because those are the people that I stream for. Those are the people that I want to be able to talk to the most
Yeah.
because that's something that a lot of Christians get wrong. So a lot of people, the reason they turn away from Christianity, I'm not sure if this is you or not. I'm not necessarily saying it's about you, but overall in general, what I've found, especially from most atheists and most unbelievers, whether they're gay, whether they're trans, whether they're just whether they're none of the above, they just don't really believe in God. What I found is that the top reason is that they have run into bad Christians. They run into pastors that tell them that they shouldn't ask questions. They run into Christians that critique them and judge them for being gay, being trans, being lesbian. And the thing is, there's a big, huge difference that most Christians don't understand between judging someone and condemning someone. We are called to judge with righteous judgment as Christians, and we are called to expose the sin in people's lives. But we are not called to condemn that person. See, judging someone is supposed to bring them closer to Christ, to tell them, hey, this is something that you need to repent from, and Jesus will forgive you. Condemning someone is saying, hey, you're a bad person, you're horrible for doing this or doing that. That's something
Yeah.
that a lot of Christians misunderstand. And that's the top reason why a lot of people turn away from Christianity and reject Jesus for bad followers.
Yeah, I don't know. My reasoning goes more personal stuff that I'd rather not get into.
Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. Someone said, "Can you do the pink blue?" I got you, bro. Absolutely. This is the teal and purple impulse right here, Nabali's impulse. Someone said, Persona said poop. All right. I don't understand
Ours.
that, but all right. And then they instantly apologize for saying poop. Why would you say poop if you don't want to say poop? Huh? Huh? Anyways, Ghost Valley said, I'm getting an impulse soon. Hey, that's awesome, Ghost Valleys. Spark says, by the way, Grim, I wouldn't listen to any of Sam's belief. He doesn't even believe in dinosaurs existing. Also, he's a flat earther. Spark, that is not true. You know that's not true. Please stop rage baiting me. I'm not a flat earther. I told you that dinosaurs is something that I need to study more. I think dinosaurs overall are stupid. I don't know why something that's in the past, like dinosaurs, really matters now. But
I think
no,
that's
that's not
fair.
true. Like, okay, if you really think about it, though, I love those videos that sort of like rage bait certain scientists because they're like, "Did you know that this uh Gigasaurus Rex had a bite force of 10,000 cucumber school buses?" How do you know that? You see, because of the bones. Like,
It's like cool. Cool. Like,
yeah,
don't get me wrong, dude. I love fossils. I love looking at fossils, but I don't see like cool history. But
yeah. Okay, so Spark said, because you are denying science, my dude. See, science can be taken two different ways. Science correctly, and especially in my life and what I've studied in science, science from a worldly standpoint is considered a
y'all
what most
sound
people define.
slow.
What?
I'm reading your chat.
Yeah, I'm really slow. My bad. Uh, anyways, but science, most people would say, is about like looking at things from a logical standpoint, quote unquote. But I've found that especially science in itself is its own religion sometimes. And what I mean by that is when people start saying that evolution, that the Big Bang Theory is science, it becomes its own religion. You have to have as much faith in science as you do Christianity. If you have to have faith and believe that 20 billion years ago there was an explosion that created all life, just as much as you have to believe that God created all things. So either way, you get to choose what you believe, but neither one is necessarily, from a neutral standpoint, more logical than the other.
Yeah. I
Let's see
saw
here.
I saw somebody ask if I could show my collection. Yeah, I don't
Ooh,
have a ton. I got around 4 right now. I got an original Volp in my case, but the Zen pin on that's fallen out. So I got a Volt Pro right here. This thing has carried me through many years. I think I got it actually. Well, maybe it hasn't even been well. I don't know. It was like around graduation from high school that I got it. So maybe around a year. Um,
that's awesome.
I got the Thomas Balisong Refault. This thing is great. I plan on doing a review on this at some point, relatively
Heck
soon.
yeah.
And I got the Impulse, Golden Black Impulse. Been flipping this thing pretty much nonstop for a while now. So, and then you know what? Hang on, I will grab my other Volp. Give me a second.
All right. Someone said, if all books got destroyed, science would remain the same over time. Religion wouldn't. I actually feel the opposite. I see why you would say that, and that's good. It's good to ask questions like that, and I agree with you. But I can tell you, especially in my life, I can debate people about the Bible all day long. And we can come to nothing, but my own personal experiences on how God has moved in my life is something no one could take away from me. And I know that in the times when because I'm there's we all have moments where we're tempted not to believe as Christians. I've had times where I'm like, how can God be real if this is happening to me, yada yada. But I literally can't not believe in God, because I go back and I look at the moments in my life and I'm like, dude, there's literally that would not have happened if it weren't for God. Literally impossible. Anyways, so Ghost Valley said the branded vault is so good. I've not tried the vault, but Grim has, and he's talking about it, and I kind of interrupted, and I apologize.
No, you're good. So the Volp, I got some opinions on this. So this was my first like proper good balisong aside from a like cheap Amazon trainer, and like flipping it out. You know what? Hang on. Let me oil it. I haven't. This thing hasn't had seen the light of day in like at least a year. So
Oh,
let's let's
if we're gonna get into oiling stuff, my
let's see.
cheese hasn't been oiled, I think, since I got it, and I'm not exaggerating.
Oh my
My
gosh.
canyon hasn't been oiled either, dude, and I've had this
Let's
thing
see.
for like almost over a year. I do
Let's
not oil my
see.
bell songs like I should.
Yeah. Youngblood, I agree with that. The Volp doesn't grow with you, and the chaplains are a little bit. I mean, I will say this is a very good trainer if you are like first getting into the hobby. You have a little bit of extra money to spend. Yeah, it's good. But I would like recommend something like the cheese over that, or the impulse, or the cheese or the impulse over the Volp. Personally, the Volt Pro, on the other hand, is amazing, and I will stand by that until the day I die.
Ooh, all right. Something cool about the Volt Pro. I personally don't buy any Volt products, because of my own personal reasoning. But anyways, I think the Volt Pro overall has a cool design, because it's not the average bell song that has, oh, G10 scales with aluminum handles. No, it integrates. Same thing with like the Bird of Prey. It integrates metal and G10 in different parts of the handles, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's like sort of the thing that I like about stuff like the LDY Cygnus and stuff, which is what inspired the this sort of G10 design. Is it sort of like combines, it integrates the G10 into the handle rather than just overlaying it on top of it, and
Yeah,
it
I think
makes
I
for a
think that's
wonderful
a
grip.
really cool design. All right. I have a question. Is it
Yeah.
true that a lot of people, especially, and when I say a lot of people, I know that Camaro Ethan, he says that the chaplains on the vault are horrible. Is that true?
Um. So that's that's an interesting topic in the fact that, let's say you're a beginner and you have like bigger chaplains and you're learning to chap them like this. Yeah, it's great. But if you're trying to go faster and stuff, it just flies off like that. So it depends on your skill level. The higher up your skill level is, the worse it gets with chaplains.
Ooh, okay. Jay says, does anyone know where to buy them? I would recommend buying from the Ballast all day long. A lot of people recommend Squid Industries, but Squid Industries is overall very overpriced for the average person wanting to get into the hobby. If you're looking for something under $50 or under $100, I'd recommend the Ballast all the way.
I agree.
I'm glad you agree with that because most people I've done collabs with, they're like, ah, the Ballast is overrated, and I'm like,
That's
what do you
like,
mean?
I feel like a lot of people are just like, I feel like a lot of people's hatred towards Nabalis comes from the fact that they were originally just your average Amazon company, but they grew to be such a good company, and so people just don't like that they're not somebody who started out like, they're not like an American seller like Squid Industries and like um Acid Works, for example, people like that, and they're like, they're selling, and people think, how do I I'm trying to figure out the best way to word this. People think, oh, their balisongs are cheaper than something like the Kraken or something like that, so there's no way it's good, and it's coming from a Chinese company, so it has to be bad, something like that.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true. I think the Ballast has totally shifted the budget world. Like the average, uh, if you get like an Amazon Balisong, like a Kidos Balisong or something like that, or like a CCC off of Amazon for $50, it's going to be about 20 times worse than the Impulse, which you can get for like $35.
Yeah.
All right. Someone said Balisong live. Yes, sir. We got over 200 people in stream, guys. Feel free to say hi or ask me and Grim any questions. Uh, okay, Youngblood's freaking out that Ghost Valleys does not know Acid Works. Isn't Acid Works the people who make like the crazy expensive ballad songs, like the?
Yes,
Okay,
Acid Works makes balisongs that are more focused towards being beautiful and sounding amazing rather than necessarily performance. Although I haven't had the chance to try any of their stuff, but I've heard that they perform really nicely. I know Will has some reviews, or has a review on. Actually, I think it was Brandon that hosted that review on
see,
the
I would
Zyzix.
feel, I would feel the exact opposite. For that price, I think you should have something that performs well. And for what I've seen, their ballad songs, they genuinely don't look that good to me. They may sound amazing, but I think the ballad songs look better than Asterworks ballad songs. Like the design of the
That's fair.
crescent, the gradient on the impulse, you can get something that looks so much better, in my opinion. Because most higher dollar ballad songs, I'm talking like Machine Wise, Acid Works.
God, I love Machine Wise.
I wouldn't say Squid Industries. Squid Industries has some pretty cool ones, but especially the higher when you get the upward of $700 range, such as Machine Wise and Works,
Hmm.
most of their ballad songs are like all silver. I don't know how people think that an all silver ballad
Well,
song looks any better than the Canyon.
I
Like
can actually prove you wrong a little bit there. Is that a lot of Machine Wise's stuff is more focused towards incredible performance and like being built out of good materials like titanium and stuff like that, rather than making something that's like really cheap and performs relatively well. They go for something that is more on the expensive side, but has an amazing look, an amazing anodization, and it's like handmade, so it's not something that's like mass produced. So it's more so like the cost is more dependent on how it's made and what it's made out of, and honestly where the company is located. Because if company is located in China, then it doesn't cost as much to produce the balisong as opposed to something like Machine Works or Machine Wise, Acid Works, Squid Industries, uh, LDY.
hmm.
No, LDY is Chinese. Jerry Hom,
so
stuff like that.
so Machine Wise does focus a lot more on performance than Works does.
Yes, yeah. Machine
Okay,
Wise,
okay.
Machine Wise is like Acid. I feel like Acid Works is more of like a hobby thing, for the founder or something. I don't know. I haven't really looked that much into Acid Works, but I do
Yeah,
know that
I haven't either.
Machine Wise is like focused towards making quality knives. Like they've started making even like folders and stuff. So
Yeah, I think they have like a $300 pen, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
that's crazy. You know what's funny is they make those so that they can like properly because they bought a lathe so they could start making their own hardware, and they started making pens so that they could I'm trying to find the word, justify buying a multi-thousand-dollar lathe.
Dang. Okay. Pancetta is crazy good. Ooh, I've heard really good things about pancetta.
Yeah, I really want to go see their store at some point.
Dude, that ooh. If I lived near Arizona, I would already have done that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I want to chat with you some about Balisong content, all right? Because you have really good
Yes.
editing skills and content. And I want to tell you about some of the ideas that I've had and stuff. Because when I started this channel, I'm just like you. I'm focused on making high end, good quality content that's not necessarily just for the audience of the few people in the Balisong hobby. So
Hmm.
like I'm like Mr. Beast, Ryan Trahan, Dude Perfect style quality content. And
Yeah.
so some of my idea when starting this channel, my channel has kind of become more of like the average ball song channel, which I'm not totally a fan of. It's become more like Benjamin flips, blade bias, all the normal ones.
Yeah.
But when starting this channel, my idea was that I would be the like a normal YouTuber. I would go to different places, and I would flip bell songs at different heights, and the risk factor of it flipping at different heights is what would draw in more attention than just people in the bell song hobby.
Yeah, yeah, like with content creation and like experience with it in the past is like you can't just like be going with everything. If you want to grow, you need to be posting interesting content that people will like they'll see it in the recommend and they'll be like, "Ooh, that's interesting. I've never seen something like that before. I want to watch it now." And so
Exactly.
it's about like the algorithm is more so people will like if people see, oh cool, this person made a review on this battle song, or oh cool, this person is like posting head mounted content, it's like okay cool, but I've seen a lot of that in the past, so I don't feel like I need to watch more of it. As opposed
Exactly.
to if you have good ideas or have stuff that's like really informational on like for example how to get into the hobby, stuff like that, people are going to see that and be like, "Ooh, okay, this is something I haven't seen much of in the past. I'm more intrigued now." Stuff like that.
Yeah. So like I totally agree with you all the way. We're like on this exact same track when it comes to producing videos. Uh
Yeah.
so two of the main ideas that I've had that I need to pursue a bit more, and I actually will probably message you privately about on Instagram about possibly helping me out with a few things.
Okay.
Is There's two main thing ideas that I have besides just traveling to different places. So when I was imagining traveling to different places, I'm talking I want to go to landmarks. So like as at one point on my channel, I plan to go and flip at the top of the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. But anyways, besides just going to different places and flipping, my main idea, I thought I would go to different playgrounds around me,
Hmm.
because I did for a while. I was really into parkour, so I have a lot of parkour
Oh hell yeah.
skills. And so I thought I would do playground parkour to get to the top of the playground, and then film a Balisong video at the very top. That way, it has the risk factor, and I can do tutorials at the top of it on how to do different tricks and tell a little bit about the Balisong and stuff. So I think I currently have 3 episodes of the Playground series released on my channel.
Hmm.
Uh, and then there's a different series that I was calling the Balisong versus Balisong series, where I compared Balisongs around the same price range. So like I compared the Impulse to the Navalis Lightning. Soon I would like to compare the Wing to the Barracuda V2, which I can actually get out right now. And at some point I want to compare the Refault to the Cheese. I want to compare Cloned to the Real Deal. And overall, it's literally what the name is: Balisong versus Balisong, like a versus
Yeah.
series. A lot of people also really liked the video I did of doing YouTubers' signature tricks. So that video went a lot better than I expected.
Yeah.
People loved that video.
Where did I find a ballad song that's about 25 pounds? I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You might not find anything good for around $25. You might wanna, if you want to find something like good for, like, you can only find around, like, if you up it by about like $10, you can get the Impulse, which is an amazing
Absolutely.
flipper for the price. That's what I would recommend.
Dude, same here all the way. You have like the exact same answers that I do to those types of questions. When people ask me like what's the battle song I should get, I instantly tell them you're not gonna find anything good for under $20. You're gonna have to spend a little bit extra money and more about $35 and get the Impulse.
Yeah,
All right. Someone said spinning dull is lame if you're quote unquote that good. All right, it's lame to some people. I personally like flipping trainers. So again, all these here are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, having fun with. I personally like flipping Balisong trainers. I'm not necessarily opposed to flipping live blades, though. I may
you
flip
know
live
what?
blades sometime in the future.
I actually have a rant about that. Is
Ooh, okay.
I see a lot of people online, and if you post a Balisong video, people will be like, or a Balisong video on like a short form content thing, or just in general, you'll see people in comments being like, "Oh, it's not impressive unless you're flipping with a live blade," and that is not true. Balisongs are a flow art. It's you don't have to be flipping a live blade for it to be impressive because it's not about the fact that it's a knife. It's about the fact it's more so about the tricks than related to the danger of it.
Exactly.
And
So some
that,
people may disagree
remember
with me
that.
on this, but to me, trainers overall flip the exact same way as live blades. So it takes just as much skill to flip a trainer as it does a live blade. The only thing that happens with a live blade is there's more of a risk factor. So, ooh, I may get cut. Even here's the thing: people are always like, "Oh, you'll lose a finger." No, you won't. No, you won't. The worst, literally, the worst thing that could happen with a live blade is you get a tiny cut. That's literally the worst that could happen. You're not going to come up with enough momentum to chop off a finger. That's unless you
Exactly.
are intentionally trying to. So overall, live blades for the most part they're a little bit more risky, but for the most part they're pretty safe. But again, all the balisongs we have here, just for safety purposes, I want to let you know all the balisongs here, all the balisongs he has here and that I have here that we are flipping. These are all balisong trainers, which means that these are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. And for me, these things are basically just the ultimate fidget toy.
Pretty much. Where can I find the $35, the 35 pound one? You can find it on Amazon and on Nabalis's website. If you look up Nabalis Impulse if you look up Nabalis Impulse on Google, you should find it.
Okay. Let's read chat a bit more. So, the quick question: have you tried a real ballad song? We just chatted about that. Uh, Bird said that it's 100% about the danger that makes the skill much cooler. All right, it does to some people. For me, it doesn't. I think that it's just as cool either way. Honestly.
People have
Uh,
different
uh,
opinions.
yeah.
If you think it's cooler with the live blade, then cool. That's your opinion. But I personally think whether someone's flipping a live blade or a trainer, I focus more on the tricks than the fact that it's a knife or if it's not a knife.
Exactly. So like if I am able to eventually learn how to do like a backhand aerial, which is something I was able to do for a while, I need to practice more. If I'm able to pull off a cool trick, all it's going to do is add a little bit more risk factor with the live blade. It's the same thing whenever I'm flipping like 200 feet in the air off a cliff or off a playground. It's just going to add a little bit more of a risk factor, which makes people go, "Whoa, that's risky!" And for some reason, that
Exactly.
does tend to be a little more entertaining for people. But overall, the skill is the exact same thing either way.
Yeah. It's like, I see, like, I'll see people, and the thing is, as well, is like some people, due to like the law, literally cannot flip a live blade. They can only flip trainers, and so in that case, they don't have a choice. They have to flip a trainer if they want to get into Balisong flipping. And so I feel like it's unfair to tell them that they're less skilled because they're flipping a trainer as opposed to a live blade when they don't have the option.
Oh yeah, you can see somebody with a live blade that's just doing this, and then somebody with a trainer that's doing crazy combos like this. And the
Exactly.
person with the trainer is so much more skilled than the person with the life blade. Let's see here. Uh, let's see. So I have more respect for it if it's a live blade. All right. Again, that's just opinions. It's just all it comes down to. It's just different opinions. That's what I say about personal flipping Oh my goodness, I got tongue tied again. That's what I say about your flipping preferences. So my videos. I'm gonna stop here a second to say there's 500 people in stream. That's crazy. Thank you guys. Feel
Jesus,
free to
there is.
feel
Holy
feel,
cow.
feel free to say hi or ask us any questions. Anyways, it's like I
You
always
got
say. It's
soft
about
hands, brother. Sorry,
what?
I saw somebody
It's
said
about
that in
your
chat.
personal preferences. So, for example, I really like really rounded vowel songs. Some people may like really squared vowel songs. It's about your personal preferences. You need to figure out
Exactly.
what you like. So if you like live blades, go for it. If you like trainers, go for it. It's about what you like, honestly.
Also, flipping is an entirely preference-based hobby, and that is just
Yes.
objective. At least sometimes some people may like more like end-weighted ballad songs. Some people might like ballad songs that are more neutral. Hell, some people might. Sorry, excuse me. Some
You're
people
good. You're
might.
good.
Some people might like prefer something that's blade biased. Although if somebody does, I don't understand how their mind works. But
Yeah.
you do you, man.
All right. B plays Minecraft says buzz buzz. Okay, Mr. B. Someone says, how are you with the opposite hand? Can you do dual wielding tricks? I can, not while I'm holding the camera though. Can you give us some dual tricks, my man?
I am very bad with my other hand, but I mean, I can. Hang on, I'm gonna have to like stand on the other side for this. I mean, I can do like a couple things, but I'm not good with my left hands. I haven't
Cool.
done like I can do a palm fan, but I'm better with my right hand.
Hmm. All right. Mia put a cheeseburger emoji. I pinned that. You're welcome. Uh,
Based.
anyway, Roberto Martinez says, hey Sam, I've been watching your content for a while. How are you so good at balisong flipping? I just wanted to ask, how are you so good? Just takes practice. It's the same thing that I tell you guys. Here's the thing. It is a lot like martial arts and what I've learned with nunchucks. Some people are going to have more of a natural God given talent for a certain skill set. Some people are going to have less of a talent for it. That doesn't mean that you can't be as good just because you have less of a natural talent. That means it's going to take more effort from you. So, for example, I have a very good natural talent for nunchucks. I was able to get the figure eight down in like literally the first time I tried nunchucks. Whereas for somebody else, one of my senseis, it took him 2 weeks to get the figure eight down. That doesn't mean that you can't do it. He still got really good at it. It just means that it may take you more practice and more effort than somebody who has more of a natural skill for it. So I have a pretty good natural talent, God given talent for balisong flipping. Uh, but it still took me quite a bit of practice. So you may be someone that has a lot of good talent for it. You can pick up on things really quickly. If you don't have a whole bunch of God given talent, though, then that doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means that it's going to take you more practice and more effort. And so you may need to watch more online tutorials and figure out how to make combos better. And it's going to overall take you a little bit more practice than somebody who has more of a God given talent for it.
Exactly.
All right. Frida said hi. All right. What's up, Frida? Jennifer, please do not spam. I'll read off your comments, but please do not spam. Those are I have just like 2 or 3 different rules in my streams. That is number one, no spamming, or my mods will take you down. And number two, no foul language. So that includes cussing and inappropriate things. So I'm basically like the Nick A30 of the Balisong hobby. My mods will take you down if you have foul language or if you spam. Ghost Bally said, "How come there's no link to Grimm's channel? I want to go check it out." I will try and make a post with the link to his channel right after stream.
I think you can also just look up Grim Flips, and I might show up. I don't know.
Yeah, I tried looking up your channel earlier because
You might
I
have to
thought I was.
scroll a little bit.
Yeah.
You might have to scroll for a little bit, but if you see a review on the impulse, that's probably me.
Yep. All right. Pretzel Glenn said spamming. Okay, mods, you know what to do. Thank you. Someone said dun dun dun. All right. Dun dun dun. Jed said, I must say the pinned comment is exquisite. Indeed, good sir. Very, very
Indubitably.
exquisite. Very, very exquisite indeed. My bad. Someone said cheeseburger. Okay, sorry. There's a better cheeseburger down there in the pinned comment. No offense. Core Dynamics at Ohio. We're not starting up the swag like Ohio memes again. Someone says sorry, no cussing. LOL. It's stupid, but whatever. Youngblood. I actually have meaning to chat with you. You've been I can respect you if you think that it's all right to cuss. I'm not. I mean, that's your preference. I think that you shouldn't. I don't get the point in cussing. It's up to you whether you do or not. But I will not tolerate hate on people, whether they're hating on my channel or not. So, Youngblood, I have seen you be on other channels, specifically smaller channels that you may think that I don't look at, and leaving some pretty hateful comments just because they disagree with you. So, I'm gonna have to
And
reconsider you being my mod. All right, I don't like hate. Whether you're agreeing with me on a certain belief or not, I don't like hate from either side. Okay. So whether you're a Christian and you're hating on the haters, I don't like that just as much as I do the people hating on my channel. Okay, you are just like the haters if you start to hate on them. Let's see here. Grim Pivot said, "Wait, Grim, you watched Puther? What's Putter Puther? Huh?
sorry,
What is that? I'm lost, huh?
I'm just as lost.
All right." Oh, Spark said the pep talk is crazy. I'm sorry, Youngblood. I'll chat with you privately later. Anyways, I don't mean to like. I, I sound like a mom to Youngblood. My bad. Let's see here. Someone's a fun fact: honey is basically bee throw up. Bees collect nectar, digest it in honey's stomach, regurgitate it in the hive, and dry out until it becomes honey. uh, if honey is bee throw up, that is the tastiest thing ever. Anyways, someone said, I don't like vile vermin language. I don't know half of what you just said, but okay. Someone's like, can you teach me how to use a vowel song? I do have tutorials on my channel. And I assume that if you stick around for long in the hobby, Grim will probably at some point have some absolutely awesome tutorials on his channel too.
I can try.
Spark said, hey, question for both of you. Have you ever tried carbon honey on your toast? I have
Oh my,
not.
I'm gonna show you something, right? I'm gonna show you something. If you look very carefully on the bottle, it says warning, do not consume. So take that,
That's about that's about all you need to know right
take
there.
that, take that how you will.
uh Speaking of foods though, I did actually upload a video on my channel, a cooking video where I made a chicken sandwich and I spread barbecue sauce on it with my Kraken and I labeled it Kraken sauce. That's like
Oh my,
probably the dumbest video on my channel.
how dare you use a Kraken like that?
It was a Bally Plus Kraken too that I was borrowing from a
Oh,
friend.
okay, never mind then.
It was a false life tainto, false life tainto. But anyways, it was
Please,
it was something
please do
else.
not pronounce Tonto like that. Oh my gosh, please don't.
What, Tainto or Tonto?
Stop!
It has an A, not an O. Why is it pronounced Tonto? It's
Because
Tainto.
taint is something far different, okay? It is
Okay.
pronounced Tonto, and
Okay.
you are saying something far different.
Okay. What if I pronounce it Tunto? That better?
Uh, sure, anything's better than Tanto.
I I'm really lost. I don't want to ask what that means because I feel like it's
Look it
probably
up
something
later if you
bad.
really care.
I I'm gonna not. Anyways, Nolan said W slippers. Thank you, bro. These are just giant goofy slippers I saw at Walmart. I was really shocked when they had these in adult sizes. I was like, there's no way they have these in my size. And then I saw they had them in a men's 9, and I'm like, holy cow, let's go. Someone said, do you like cars? Sure. I'm not a big car guy, but sure. What about you, Durham?
I'm not like really. I mean, I drive a car. I'm not a big like. I'm not the kind of the person that's gonna strike up a conversation about my horsepower and stuff.
Yeah,
But I
same
mean, I
here.
can. I mean, I can appreciate a good car. It's
Yeah,
just
but
not
like my
my.
my
I'm
best
not
friend
like a
Brendan
car
Bailey.
person.
Yeah, he's I know car people, and it's for some reason I feel like I wonder if uh we come off with our Balisong talk to car guys the way car guys come off to us. Like, no way, I just got this brand new Flamingo 3000 with 350 table power. Like, what? Huh?
Probably, probably.
All right,
I
so I
mean,
said I will
I have a
donate
couple buddies
100.
at college who I'll sometimes ramble about Balisong with, and I'm sure they have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Someone said, I will donate $100 if you say 6'7". First of all, I'm not monetized, so you cannot donate, unfortunately. I hope to be monetized pretty soon. Something I'm planning to work on in the next few weeks. But so unfortunately, you're not able to donate $100, but I'll still say 6'7". And by that I mean 6'7", 6'7". There you go. I even did the voice. Holy cow, my phone is dying at a tremendous rate. Let's see here. Someone said today's my birthday. Can you save me out to the chat or shout you out? I got you, bro. Shout out to the dude with the birthday. Jenny Ross. Jenny Ross, shout out to you. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
You're glitching out a little bit. You back? Hello?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay, perfect. Okay, someone said 6'7". Okay. So have you guys ever ate peanut butter with yogurt? I'm actually allergic to peanuts, so no.
I am sorry for you.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm allergic to a lot of things. I'm allergic to dogs, cats, feathers, peanuts, egg, milk. I have a lot of food allergies. Anyways, someone said, "Hi, use foul language." All right, it's all right. I'm not that picky. I'm not that picky about it. If my mod notice it, take it down. If you don't, it's all right. So that how did you get the blue and purple bell song, Samuel? This is the Nabali's Impulse. You can get this off of the Nabali's official website. Someone said, "Do you play Red Dead Redemption 2?" I do not. Do you, Grim?
I do.
Is it fun? I
It's
don't know
a
much about it.
it's an incredible game.
All right. The only video game that I've ever really been into is Fortnite. I used to be like a really big Fortnite nerd back in the day.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. Okay, Grim, do you have anything that you really wanted to like chat with me about?
Uh, I mean, there was the stuff we were talking about with Balisong content before the stream. I don't know if that was before the stream or after the stream started.
We did a little bit of both. So we talked about it a little bit in the middle of the stream, like about the 20-30 minute mark, and we talked a lot before stream about Balisong content.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you guys
I'm
don't
really
know,
bad with my
yeah,
memory, so I apologize if
yeah,
I
yeah,
forget stuff
you're
like
good.
that.
You're good. If you guys don't know, we were chatting about Balisong content. How we both agree and feel like there needs to be a lot more entertaining content in the hobby. Because overall, most people in the hobby, and I don't mean any sort of hate towards these other YouTubers that I'm discussing about, but any jokes in the video. What I found is even just like a joke or two throughout the video goes a really long way, and it keeps the person entertained, makes them want to stay. It's mostly the comical humor stuff that gets, or it's like the cool transitions and edits. It's those types of things that get people to stay in the video. Both Grum and I have been wanting to reach more than just the Balisong hobby audience. So like we're wanting to do videos. Both of us have wanted to do videos uh, like Ryan Trahan, Mr. Beast style videos that reach more than just the few people in the Balisong hobby.
My sort of goal with content is to make videos that people can use to get into the hobby if they know nothing about it, or or like maybe have heard of it but like don't know where to start. That's my goal, is to be able to have a place for people to properly start their Balisong journey, and have some good reviews for people to choose what knife they want to start out with, and just like overall make some like entertaining stuff as well. Not just that style of content. I also want to make some stuff that like some types of Balisong videos that people really haven't seen before, just to sort of bring more variety into the hobby.
I
That's
totally
my
agree.
goal.
That's awesome, man. It's absolutely awesome, and I can tell you for sure, based if if you genuinely, and it's gonna be tough to do. I know because of how my channel's gone. If you stay consistent with your editing and your entertaining videos, if you do every video the way that you did your impulse review, you're gonna go really far in this hobby for sure.
Yeah,
There's
I plan on if I as long as I can keep getting.
You glitched out. Hello, hello, guys. Did he glitch for you? Did he lag, or is it me lagging? Is he gone, guys? Am I lagging or is he lagging? Okay, he lagged out. He lagged out. All right. He will probably join back in here in a second. I'm assuming his camera died or something. So I'm gonna hope that he will be back in a second. Anyways, we're gonna chat for a little bit until then. Uh, is it the? Just tell me this: is it the Balisong Traveler? Is it Samuel that glitched out, or is it Grum? Am I glitched or is he glitched? When you say he lagged out, are you talking about me or him?
Sorry about that. I'm
Okay,
not entirely
he's
sure what
back.
just happened.
He is back. Let's freaking go. All right.
I am not sure what just happened.
It's
What
all
was I
right. It's
saying?
it's happened. It's happened in the past with a few different other collab streams. I think every once in a while, it just the YouTube decides to crash out. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, what were you saying?
I was saying something about content.
Hmm.
I don't remember
Okay,
exactly what. Does anybody in the chat remember what I was saying?
I don't remember what you were saying. No,
Please remind me.
I was telling you though. I remember I was telling you that I think you're going to go really far in the hobby with your type of editing and
Right,
stuff.
right, right, right. That reminds
Yeah,
me. I was saying, as long as I keep getting good ideas, I have no plans to stop making content. So
absolutely, bro.
I plan on. I know for sure my next video is probably going to be a review on the Thomas Balisong Refault. Same style of editing. It'll be a different location than my previous one was, just because that last one was recorded at my house, and I'm currently in my dorm, so it'll be a slightly different location, but it should still be just the same sort of like B-roll stuff, all that.
All right, cool. There is one thing that I will advise you against though, okay? Because
Hmm.
I've seen the way it's gone. You have a style of filming that, and I believe you are genuinely gonna be a really big YouTuber like Will Hirsch. Uh,
How I hope.
you have that type of skill in your videos, but I personally do not watch Will Hirsch. There's a lot of people that I know that really dislike Will Hirsch. That's for one reason. Okay, it's not necessarily the fact that he's gay. All right, I know a lot of people are not homophobic. All right, it's not the fact that he's gay. It's the fact that he makes inappropriate jokes throughout his entire video. Because most people, if you're genuinely trying to reach more of an audience, uh, than just the Balisong people in the Balisong hobby, there's a lot of people that I know that have told me in my streams, and I know for me too. Uh, I don't want to have to tolerate inappropriate sexual jokes throughout a video just to be able to watch a good, entertaining Battle Song video. So genuinely, if Will Hirsch would just stop making sexual jokes throughout his video, he would literally be the best YouTuber out there. So that's what I want to kind of advise you towards. Is it's absolutely fine. Uh, for you to believe what you want. Of course, I will encourage you to turn to Christian beliefs, but it's overall it's fine for you to believe what you want, but do not go so far to make sexual inappropriate jokes throughout a video that everybody may not like.
I feel like, yeah, like I agree. I don't think a video should be entirely sexual jokes, obviously, but like I feel like different people have different styles of humor, so it sort of depends on the person,
All
like
right,
who's
I can
watching the
agree with
video.
that for sure.
Yeah. So obviously, I'm definitely not going to be going through and making like a sexual joke in every single video. But if one slips, I'm not going to like edit it out or something like that.
Yeah,
Just
that
stuff
that
like
that
that.
makes sense. That makes sense. I,
Yeah.
I can respect that. I can
Yeah.
respect that. But to go out of your way to this the people who think that sexual jokes are what makes the entertainment that gets me
Yeah. No,
because
absolutely
it's
not.
totally not.
I agree with that fully. You have to be like more entertaining than just sexual jokes and spamming memes in your videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. All right. So that all the Brandon bits so funny and comically timed. It is. I totally agree with that. I just don't like. So, like I said, that's like the perfect example when Brandon randomly pops up. I love that. It's really entertaining. It's what
Exactly.
makes
I
me
would
want to
love
stay
to
in the
do
video.
something like that, but I don't want people being like, "Oh, you're copying Will."
Yeah.
I
So
would
see,
love to
that's
stuff
what
like
gets
that.
me to like the
Out.
video. But then when he comically pops up, I begin to laugh at it and I like it until he makes some joke that I personally find disgusting because of how sexual it is. That's what gets me be like, dude, come on, you don't have to ruin the comical stuff. Like, not it does not have to be sexual for it to be comical, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand nowadays. It's really, in my opinion, very much immature to think that the only comical thing out there has to be something sexual. That is very immature. It's like when you're 8 years old and you think that the only thing that's funny is fart and poop and yada yada.
I personally like because of the quality of their videos is like I can pretty easily look past those jokes, but again, it's different for everybody. Different people have different like opinions on their style of humor and stuff. So
Yes, I totally agree. So like for most people, they can look over that, and I can agree. But if they're genuinely trying to reach a big audience, like millions of people, you're gonna want something that is going to be attractive to lots of people, to Christians and non-Christians. So Christians such as me aren't going to like those jokes. And I know you're not necessarily trying to make a video for Christians, but you don't have to make the video not for Christians either. So like Ryan Trahan, lots of atheists watch him, love his videos. Mr. Beast, lots of atheists watch him, love his videos. So do Christians though. So I think it's very, very, very possible to make videos that attract both believers and unbelievers with very good comical and good editing that does not have to be sexual and turns away most Christian viewers.
I think that's a fair point of view.
All right. Spark said, dude, Willis literally pulls the most views. What are you on about? He does pull the most views for sure. I think that's mainly, I will say though, I'm not I don't want to come off offensive here, but I think that is mainly because sexual jokes are are comical and attractive to most people in the hobby. A lot of people in the hobby really are entertained by that kind of thing. I personally am not. So I that's why I say that uh, if you want to reach a higher audience, you need to not do that. And he does have like over 175,000 subscribers because I think that's basically everybody in the Balisong hobby specifically is subscribed to him. Let's see here. So this is my first time viewing your channel. You are extremely judgmental. With only sub 70 views. Uh, do you though? I suppose. Very judgmental. Have okay, Grum. Please tell me. Have I came off judgmental?
I'm sorry. Say one more time.
Somebody says that I came off judgmental. I don't mean to come off judgmental if I have.
You did kind of, but not enough to the point like where I'm offended. Don't worry.
All right. All right. I don't by the way, guys, I want to let you know sometimes I can get on a rant. All of us can go ranting sometimes. I can
Yeah,
get
of
on a
course.
rant, but I don't mean to come off offensive to anybody at all right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I know.
All right. Somebody said that I came off judgmental. I don't want to come off judgmental at all. I will encourage what I believe is true and right, but I don't mean to come off judgmental to anyone. That's not my goal at all.
Yeah.
Someone said, yeah, the big problem in this conversation is some people would say you're judgmental, even when you're not. That's weird. I see, and especially in this situation, how I could have came off judgmental. And there's some situations where I'm like, oh hey, I shouldn't have said that, and I'm sorry. And I have admitted, especially to people who say that I am judgmental. There are times when I come off judgmental, and I acknowledge those times,
Oh
and I
my god.
apologize for it.
Yes, let's
But
go. Sorry, I just hit my first giraffe.
you did what?
Yep.
Hold up, I wasn't paying attention. Show me,
I'll
show me, show me
see if I
right
can
now.
get another one. Just casually hit that. That is the wrong side of the blade. I need to.
I still need to figure out how to do a giraffe, bro.
Okay. It's just like a scissor into a bam, bam, something like that. Sorry, I should have specified I hit my first like clean one.
That's awesome. All right, hold up. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So the thing is with me, the reason that I can't do scissors that well is because when I do scissors, I typically like landing my scissors in between my ring finger and middle finger. That's
Hmm.
the way I do scissors.
Yeah, I tend to land like that sometimes. Um,
Uh, for me, the reason that I do it is because it lets me flow into a lot of different types of tricks. So with
yeah,
this,
of course.
I go straight from here to a middle finger chaplain, and from the middle finger chaplain, I go into a pinky rollover.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can go from different kinds of scissors. So,
All right. Okay, everybody's begging you to hit the FBR.
FBR.
I don't know what that is. I think, especially, I don't really know much about it. I think it stands for Fortnite uh, back shots rollover, something like that. It's some sort of weird
Huh?
trick that I don't know. Somebody came up with a weird trick, and everybody was talking about it at like at the Bally Awards recently. I don't really know what it is.
What
I
if
think it's
somebody
some
can
sort
tell
of.
me what like the move set is? I might be able to do it.
I think it's like some sort of inside joke in the hobby, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, everybody's laughing and crying. So I think it's supposed to be some type of inside joke in the hobby that if you don't get it, they laugh at you. I don't know.
Fair enough.
There, I don't know. All right, Candace said hi. Yo, what's up, Candace? I hope I pronounced that correctly. What's up, diffuse shit surfer? Some of the memes still too niche for you non-knowers. Exactly. I don't get the meme. I don't get it. All right. CR Solo said, "Hit Godspeed, please." Godspeed is actually not a Balisong trick. Godspeed is a yo-yo trick. A lot of people know it as a Balisong trick. That is because of a guy named Polar Flaps, even though it is not a Balisong trick. And I personally, as a Christian, this may not be for everyone, obviously, but I personally, as a Christian, don't like. This is taking it to a real extreme because for me, I am really extreme with my Christian life. Uh, I do not like to call anything Godspeed or God anything because I do think it could very easily be considered using the Lord's name in vain, which is something that I personally do not want to do as a Christian, and because I have given my life to Christ. Let's see here. Carman said, don't making sexual jokes also make you lose subscribers and views." Uh, you mean like not making sexual jokes
I
makes
think
you
that's
lose
what they mean.
views?
Yeah.
Uh, okay. I mean,
How
if
many
that's
Balisongs do
true,
you
then
have? 4. I have 4.
how many battle songs do I have? Hold up. I think I counted in my recent collection video. I have 21 battle songs. They're not all here right now. These are like my main battle songs. I have Lego battle songs too, though.
That's what I like first ever started. Actually, you know what? No, that's not true. The first thing I ever had that was like relatively Balisong related was a thing called a flip fins when I was a lot younger. Very much. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how young I was, but I was a lot younger. And then I think I have no idea where that thing is. Eventually just made one out of Lego and put some tungsten putty in the handles, and then I got a cheap Balisong trainer, and then I got my Volp.
Oh, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. By the way, Spark, I'm not sure if you watched my recent collection video. Uh, I did include your Lego Battle song that I'm sending to you in that collection video, and I plan to get that sent out pretty soon. I'll see about getting it sent out this weekend. Let's see here. So, how do you do that? Just takes practice, bro. Pixel said, "Yo, I have a channel. How can I grow it fast?" For me, what really grew my channel quickly is my streaming. I would recommend, especially what a lot of people lack with their channels, is somebody can have a really good, entertaining video. Number one, first thing you're going to want to do is have good titles and thumbnails. You can have an awesome video and nobody's going to click on it if you don't have the right title and a good thumbnail. So number one, definitely good titles and good thumbnails. From there, nobody's going to stay in your video if it's just some low quality video of you talking. You're going to want to make good, well edited videos. So editing is key. And then I personally think that a joke or two throughout the video goes a long way with entertainment purposes. So if you want to grow your channel or at least make good content, definitely number one, good titles and thumbnails for your videos. Number two, well editing and entertaining content.
Yes.
Let's see here. Someone said Elugofucius papocanerius. I hope I pronounced that correctly. You want to try and pronounce that?
Let's see. Nope.
Okay.
Not
What's
even
up,
gonna try.
Anna? What's up, Eurosisk? What's up,
Can I play the
Roberto?
guitar? I probably can.
That'll be awesome, dude. What all can you play?
Um, let's see. There's a I know I can play a couple Green Day songs. Hang on. I haven't. God, it's been a while since I picked up my guitar.
I
It's also
personally,
so out of tune. Holy cow!
dang, I personally don't play guitar, but I know a lot of people, especially at my church, who do. And typically, like, I'll have somebody with me playing guitar and singing worship songs with them. So I know a lot of people who do play guitar. It's just something that I've never really tried to do.
Yeah. Oop.
Do you know any like? Do you know any Josiah Queen songs?
Any what?
Josiah Queen.
I don't think so. No.
All right, he's gotten pretty popular with Christian music the same way Forrest Frank has.
Yeah. Hang on. Give me just a second. Let me tune this real quick.
All
I'll
right.
see if I can play something.
If you played something that I know, I could probably sing to it. Everybody that's kind of been a thing for some reason. People always ask me to sing. I don't know why, but people love my singing. So I could be totally chilling, have nothing to do with singing, and then there'll always be the one person that says, oh, "Sing a song, you have such good singing." I'll be like, "Okay, sure." So if you play something I know, I might be able to sing to it for you. Someone said that hand is so handsome. You talking about me or Grim? Holy cow. Let's see. Patiently waiting while he tunes his guitar. Oh, you're talking about me, the guy on the left with the balisongs. Thank you. I don't know why people think I have handsome hands, but I appreciate it. I think. I don't know. Emily said, "How do you get one of those?" I'd recommend getting the Nabalis Impulse if you're a beginner. There's how you spell it, Nabalis. I recommend going to their official website and then buying the Impulse. I have it in two different colors here. It's an absolutely awesome flipper. All right. Lagging. Am I lagging? People are saying I'm lagging.
Yeah, you are lagging.
Okay. Shoot. It's been over an hour. I try and keep my streams about an hour, so I actually probably should wrap up stream here.
Yeah.
It's been over an hour. I do. I'm not sure if you know, but I typically all the time I try and keep my streams about an hour, whether it's a little under or a little over. Try and
I
keep my
did
streams
see
about an
that
hour.
when taking a look at your channel. Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe do you think you can play something real quick before we end?
Yeah. Let me grab my pick. I have a pick somewhere. Hang on. Have not picked this thing up in a while. Here it is. I can play "Good Riddance" by Green Day.
All right. Let's hear it real quick, and then I'll answer a few questions. Somebody here has a really good question.
I haven't played in a while, so pardon me.
Okay. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. You gotta start somewhere.
Something is wrong with this. It's a little like I just tuned it and it's still a little bit out of tune.
Hmm. All right.
I don't know.
All right.
I
Well,
think that's the
let's
best I
see.
got in me for now.
All right. I'm gonna read a little bit more chat, and then we can end.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Drunken driver said, "Bro, I started going to church and stuff. By the way, I was the one who said, 'Do you believe being bisexual is a sin?' And at the time, I was going to came. I was going. Oh, KMS. All right. And, but ever since I stopped being bisexual, I fixed myself. Thank you." Hey, that's awesome, man. Again, I do believe that the Bible does describe being bisexual or having same sex attraction as a sin. Something that a lot of people don't realize, though, and something that I want to let all of you know, including Grump, is that being tempted is not a sin. All right, a lot of that's the thing that the devil likes to do. Okay, and even in my life, I personally struggle with lust, and something the devil likes to say is, "Oh, you've already been tempted, so you might as well sin." It is not a sin to be tempted. It is a sin when you give in to that temptation. If I can be out in public. Let's say I'm out in public. Okay, I'll give an example here. I see an attractive girl, and I am tempted to have lust. I'm tempted with lust. It is not a sin to be tempted. I can say, okay, no. It is a sin once I give into that temptation and I say, oh yeah, I like what I see, and then I go and I look at porn, or let's say I give into the thoughts of lust. That is when it becomes a sin. It is not a sin to be tempted, all right? It is a sin when you give into temptation. Sometimes it'll be harder to give into temptation, or sometimes it'll be harder to not give in to temptation. Sometimes it'll be easier. Different people have different struggles. I personally, like I said, I struggle with lust. Some people may struggle with alcohol. Different people have different struggles, and they'll have be more compelled to give in to that temptation depending on what struggle you have. But it is not a sin to be tempted. It is a sin when you give in to that temptation. Let's see here. It's ending soon. Yes, it is ending soon. Grim, is there anything else you'd like to chat with me about before we end?
Uh, don't got anything in mind, no.
All right. If you have any questions about, you may not, and it's totally fine. I mean, it's totally fine if you don't. But you said you're pretty open. If you have any questions about Christianity that you maybe have been questions for a while that you're willing to ask on stream, I'm more than willing to answer those questions for you and my thoughts based on Scripture.
No, I don't particularly have any questions based on that.
All right, that's totally fine. I totally get it. Uh, let's see here. Someone said this was a stream. Yes, indeed, this was a stream. Ghost Valley said, how do you do a collab stream? Ghost Valley's message me on Instagram, and I will discuss a collab stream with you. Techo said, I heard the stream and I said, I go watch, yeah, the worst timing. Back it up. Okay, please. I want you to know what the context of that. Pretty please, I beg you. uh, let's see here. Someone said, forgive me. Who's Silas? Silas is one of my best mods. He's been a loyal viewer for a long time. He was in my very first live stream that I did on my channel. He was the first person in stream. He's been like in my channel from the very start. Silas is very much an OG. Let's see here. I'll answer two more questions. And also, if you guys have any questions for Grim, because he's on the collab stream today. If you guys have any questions for Grim, ask us real quick before we end stream. Youngblood said, "Have a great day, guys. Stay safe. Keep flipping balisongs." Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
If you see any questions that anybody asks me, please read them out to me. My chat's not updating properly, so
Oh, you're
I
good. You're
may
good.
not be able to see if somebody asks.
All right. Someone said, "Yo, I have a balisong, but as a trainer, how do you get so good? Tell me, please." Just practice is what I would say. What about you, Grim?
Lots of practice. What
Yeah.
I typically do if I'm trying to learn a new trick is I will watch a bunch of tutorials on it, and I will like see what tips they give and stuff, and then I will just drill it over and over for like maybe honestly I typically get it within the day. That's sort of what I did with the scissor. The scissor took me a little bit longer to learn, but after I like got it once and started understanding how it like properly worked, I was able to hit it pretty consistently. Okay, I'm failing right now, but we'll see. Yeah, there we go. Just keep drilling whatever trick you want to learn over and over, and you will get it. And that's the same for just battle song flipping in general. The more you learn tricks, the more you can incorporate it into combos, and the better you will get. So yeah, it just takes time and practice.
I totally agree. That was very well spoken, bro.
Indeed.
All right. So can both of you guys show the hardest trick that you know? Everybody always asks that question. For me, there isn't really any trick that's the hardest out of all the tricks I know. What about you?
I mean, for me, just the hardest trick in general is just the trick that I'm learning at the time, which right now is the giraffe. So let me see if I can hit
Ooh,
a good one there. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know if that was on camera properly.
that's something I need to practice. I really don't know how to do the giraffe. Something I need to do and figure out how to do. I
Yeah,
think it's
it's
like a scissor from the bite handle,
yeah, it's a bite
and
handle
then,
scissor. Then you roll it over your middle finger, and then it's into a ring finger chaplain.
huh? Okay, okay. I'll have to learn that on my free time sometime. Cause holy cow.
Yeah, it's typically done in a lot of like vertical combos.
All right. Roberto said, Sam, what are some tricks that I should try to learn? I recommend if you already know the Z choker and the Helix aerial, first of all, learn those tricks. And once you know those tricks, I recommend learning my little combo for it that I call the around the world, which is a really cool trick that I came up with and recently posted a tutorial on. Alrighty. Thank you guys for being on stream. Grum, I really appreciate you being willing to stream with me.
Yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
I'm totally interested in doing. If you're ever interested in doing another stream sometime, let me know. I may be free.
All right,
I'm totally down to do more collabs in the future.
sure.
Again, thank you. Keep making amazing content. You are one of the top channels I watch now.
Heck yeah,
Alrighty.
I'll
With
definitely
that,
post more. I
by the
might.
way, oh, sorry.
You're good. I was gonna say I might have my refault review out sometime soon, but I haven't even started filming it yet. So take that with a grain of salt. Depends on motivation, depends on college and stuff, but watch out for that.
Alrighty. Coolio. Uh, by the way, just because I want to stay consistent here, we'll end every one of my streams with scripture. So I think we'll just end with the normal verse that I end with, and this is what's shown in like all my outro videos. If you watch any of my videos, that's Proverbs 9:10, and it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." Again, thank you, Grim. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you absolutely beautiful, amazing people in the next one.
Bye.